And we're rolling, I think.
Rolling,
Yes.
rolling, 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 rolling. Is that a song?
You don't even know. Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Welcome back.
Yes, it's another day.
Another episode.
Another beautiful asshole Tuesday.
It's a beautiful asshole. As a wait.
Well, okay. We haven't even started.
Listen, I'm just here.
What's going on with your hair?
Don't worry about it. It has a life of its own. I beg now.
So we got some more stories for you guys, you know. And please don't forget to write your comments down below so we know what you're thinking.
You know, give us your opinions. Are we completely far off, or do you agree? Tell me you agree.
And with that, welcome to Unplugged.
What do we got today? What do we got?
So, this is a papa
A papa.
asking, am I the a-hole for telling my daughter that she is not going to marry a billionaire?
Just crush her dreams, you know. He never knows.
I, 47 male, have a bit of a problem. I have a daughter, 20 female, and my wife, 46 female. She isn't my daughter's biological mother, but she has been in her life since she was 13 years old.
Okay.
Her mother and I divorced when she was 12 due to alcoholism. For about a year now, my daughter has got it in her head that she'll marry a billionaire.
How old was she again?
20. So she was 19.
Lovely.
And that it will be the only way that she can be happy in this life.
The only way.
The only way. I can only speculate that she has gotten this idea from social media. She's not doing great in school at the moment, and all she talks about is marrying a billionaire. How she thinks she can meet one, and what type of house they'll have, and how she'll be in a private jet, etc.
I love how she will meet them. I'm like, so I need to know how. I need to know what plans you have set in order.
And she's trying to take the steps to make this happen.
As in?
Which has me worried. I found out that she has, for example, spent time in hotel lobbies and bars, having a drink, trying to pick up all the guys.
No. At 20, she's just hanging out in hotel lobby bars. She's just like, just dressed up. Hold on now. Wait.
She's dedicated.
Not the stalking. She's just like, who has the best phone? Who has the most crisp outfit?
My wife has a brother who is very well off. And my daughter has actively tried to get closer to him and his family in the pursuit of wealth.
Not within the family. I know she's not related to them directly, but they are in the family. She said, money, money, money. Money.
It got to the point where she ended up sharing selfies from their family house on social media.
Okay.
Because I guess it's a nice looking house. They got like nice things. And now she's not allowed in there anymore. Due to the violation of their privacy.
Oh my God.
She has pulled similar stunts with other friends and family who have even a more lavish lifestyle.
She's trying to flex with nothing to flex.
She has also tried to message some of my own work associates.
No, she did not.
Who are in more glamorous positions at work than I am. And I had to find out from them after they shared what my daughter had been sending them on LinkedIn out of all platforms.
Come on, LinkedIn.
She had been sending suggestive stuff to them and asked one of them to buy her fancy jewelry.
Listen, she's dedicated. I can't knock the hustle now. She's aiming for a trophy wife. She's aiming for it.
But she don't know. You better go to Dubai.
This bitch has worked harder than this in her school. Yeah. Like her actual education.
She's starting to become a master. My daughter isn't stupid. She's always done well in school until recently. Her performance is very bad at the moment. She's gotten into a good university and is proficient in multiple languages. She also wrote a book when she was 16 and made quite successful even. I don't know. That's how they wrote it. I don't know what they meant. But something has happened that has made her so obsessed with money, and I have no idea what it is.
Listen, in 2026, in big 2026, money is life. Money is money.
She's temporarily staying with us for some weeks as she's looking for a new apartment. For the past 4 or 5 days, this entire thing has had her so depressed she hasn't gotten out of bed.
Huh?
And she keeps crying out because she doesn't have a billionaire husband.
I was just gonna say I can't laugh at someone's depression, but that's like a wild thing to be depressed about. I don't understand. I simply don't.
And she has to stay in places that are not as glamorous as she'd like. She cries like someone has died, and it sounds like intense grief. Every morning we wake up to her sobbing in her room.
This is giving mental disorder. Somebody get her a therapist. Somebody get her a psychiatrist. There must be something else. There's no way this is the only reason she's depressed.
You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. I've tried talking to her and have tried the loving approach by comforting her and telling her that one day she'll find someone who loves her very much like I do.
Which is what's the money though?
It hasn't been good enough. And she'll say nasty things like, yeah, but he'll probably broke, so I don't care.
Oh my God.
Then be alone. Be alone, bitch.
I then took a more direct approach and told her that there's only a very tiny fraction of the world's population who are billionaires, and most of them tend to marry each other or are married already. So the statistics are not in her favor. There's practically zero chance.
He really said, listen, my darling darling. The love of my life. You're gonna stay broke. You're gonna stay broke for life.
You'll find a millionaire, just not a billionaire.
And she's like, I will jump off the roof. Like, what am I supposed to do with you? What am I supposed? And the thing is, she was so accomplished to begin with. She wrote a book at 16. She's already getting into university. Bitch,
I don't get it.
Become your own billionaire.
But she don't want that now. My wife thought I was being an a-hole by being so direct with her, and that I didn't have to ruin it for her like that. She tried defending her by saying that my daughter is still young and that I should allow her to have her fantasies. But I don't agree. Everyone can dream, sure, but the fact that she's already violated the boundaries of multiple people and that this decision is getting on top of her and it's affecting her academic performance means that there's something that needs to be done. This cannot be healthy in the long term. Plus, her trying to talk to much older men is just dangerous, and I worry that she's going to end up hurt. So, am I the a-hole for this approach?
This is a wild problem to have as a father. This is a very wild problem to have.
The way they say I don't want daughters is because
No, but I think this is just general, not general, but I've never heard of like, okay, I've heard of like wanting to marry rich. I've heard of this. That's a very like common thing.
Rich.
And then also the level of effort this bitch has put into it. Where she's about to be like arrested for trespassing hotels. Like I fear that it's going to get. She's gonna sleep with the wrong man, thinking it's a billionaire, and be like, "I'm pregnant." Then turns out he's the janitor of the hotel.
Because they've seen her so many times.
She'll go on the wrong day, and the janitor is wearing a nice suit because it's like the Christmas party or something for the staff. And she's gonna flirt to the high heavens.
And he's like, "Come, you're gonna help me clean." We got bed sheets too.
Like what can a father do at that point? I'm just gonna look at you and be like, "Get out of my house! Get out of my house!"
I mean, she's planning already to move, but I think I'll be more worried that she's moving out
because you don't have no idea what she's gonna do.
Exactly. Yeah, but I mean, baby girl, there's no problem having dreams, and you could definitely find a billionaire to marry you,
Or even a millionaire, you know what I'm saying?
But-
Have someone who's just slightly richer than you. Maybe he'll build up
But
his
she
wealth.
don't want that. That's being broke. If you don't have 8.
Six figures, yeah.
How many zeros in a billion?
9.
9. If you ain't got them 9 zeros, don't talk to me. That's what she wants. That's what she needs. But you're in the wrong country. I don't know what country you're in right now, but it feels like you're in the wrong country.
Because a billion in the US and a billion here is different.
So you need to go to Dubai. But the things are happening in Dubai, so be careful.
Maybe don't go now. Don't go to Dubai right now. Don't do the night. You end up in
Now
problems.
she's depressed. She's depressed. What
She's
you
gonna
want
go
her
to a
do?
war tour. Listen. Go ahead.
But it's safe now.
I'll turn into straight African parent. Go ahead. Go ahead now. See what happens.
Call me in 2 days.
There's just so much. And then the fact that she also went with the stepmom's brother.
No, she was going to their house.
No, but she was also trying to flirt with him or something like that, wasn't it?
No, she was going to because
Just going to their house.
Yeah, just
because
to
he's
be
well
taking
off.
pictures. Yeah,
And then the co-workers.
that one I was like, you have stepped over the boundaries. Now I gotta go to work. They're looking at me like your daughter was sending suggestive things to us, asking me to buy her jewelry.
Imagine going to work and they're like, "We need you in HR. We need to have a meeting."
Why?
With you.
Why? This happened not on work time. This happened after work.
But it's still work related. It's your daughter is hitting on me on LinkedIn.
And I gotta explain to my wife why a 20-year-old is asking me to buy her jewelry from LinkedIn. You know what I mean? Like, where are we going?
So many boundaries have been overstepped that I don't know how to look at you. If you were my daughter, I would be like,
can you disown somebody? Like, for real, for real?
but you also don't want to, because the thing is, she's so depressed that it's just like there must be something else. There must be some sort of mental disorder or something that's like the symptoms that are coming out are deflecting from the actual root problem.
Oh, it could be the social media.
No, there's no way the social media is doing that much that she's about to like off herself.
If that's all you're seeing, if that's all like is being recommended to you, you're seeing that day in, day out.
But then it's still something else. That there's a reason that she's feeling inadequate or she's feeling. My friend, I'm not a psychologist. All I'm saying is
I've never seen social worker.
Don't.
Prayers are not enough. Therapy will help, but it was a long post because the dad kept updating, but
we need to get to those updates in the next episode. This is going to be a series. This is about to be a series.
Oh, well, should we do that?
We don't have time for today, but
he did mention that if he has reached out to some therapists.
Okay.
Because this was posted 22 hours ago.
That is fresh.
Very fresh. So he's reached out to them, but he hasn't gotten a reply yet. From them. So he's waiting for that. Mm-hmm. And he's very much willing to pay for the sessions for his daughter if required.
Okay.
Because he's not just really wants to get to the bottom of this because it's not making sense. I mean,
the 1 + 1 they're not equal to.
No.
All of a sudden she's obsessed with marrying a billionaire. I'm like, so
not even being rich, because it's different when you're obsessed with money becoming and rich. You want to be rich, but to marry somebody who is something is going on, because just because they're a billionaire does not mean you're gonna be happy. People are crying in private jets, okay? People
gonna be crying with the Louis Vuitton. Like, I
cannot sleep in their Ferraris, so don't in the Lambos. Don't think.
Did you say homeless in a Ferrari?
Because some people don't have savings yet they're driving a Lambo. You know what I'm saying? Like, it does not mean jack.
Listen.
Yeah. So I don't think as a dad you're the a-hole. Definitely a good step that you're even contacting therapists for this, because she's going through something. Mm-hmm. It might be school related, like maybe you're seeing this on social media and you're as well seeing it in real life. If there are people who have money or have rich parents, you're seeing what they could get.
Could be.
But I don't think it's anything with like a mental illness per se. It's just greed intensified for some weird reason.
Yeah.
Because
There's a depression of it all that I'm just like, good God.
Crying in the morning,
God.
every morning.
Because
Where's my
you're not-
billionaire
because you're-
husband.
Listen, let's move on. Let's unplug from that one. All right, so our next story is a little not safe for work. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. That's how it's been marketed, at least. That's how it's been marketed. The title is, Am I the asshole for wanting a vasectomy because my girlfriend won't use birth control, but also doesn't want me to get one?
She wanna have a baby.
I'm sensing entrapment.
Is that the billionaire? I got someone for you.
No, I'm dead. She's the girlfriend.
Oh, okay. Okay.
This is coming from a 32-year-old man. He says, I've been dating my girlfriend, also 32, since early 2023. Things were good till most of 2024, but we broke up in early 2025 because she wanted a more serious commitment, and I had just come out of a divorce and wasn't ready for that.
Wait. He has just come out, as in they started dating after he came out, or while the papers were being filed,
I think
dating?
he was separated and the divorce was still happening, maybe.
And then they met.
And then
it was
met.
finalized.
So through most of 2024 they were dating. Early 2025 they broke up because she wanted things to be more serious.
Okay. And he didn't know about this, that she wanted to be serious. Okay.
Listen, now. He said he wasn't ready now. Earlier this year, January 2026, we decided to try again and have been together since. Maybe he's ready
it's
now.
very fresh. At least 3 months in now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this was posted 8 days ago. So
All right.
There's an important piece of context. Earlier in her life, she had had an abortion, and her doctor warned her that having another one could create complications for future pregnancies.
Ooh.
Because of that, she's understandably very cautious about getting pregnant. For my part, I don't want children.
Bruh.
You have got to be kidding me.
I have no kids in previous marriage.
He has kids.
No kids. And also very clear about the future. He doesn't want any children at all.
So she knew about this when they broke up, and then a year later they want to reconnect, and she still knew about this, or she don't know?
Maybe she wants to change him now.
Ah, how beautiful. The savior is here.
Savior is here. I have been very clear with her about that from the start.
Okay.
We have talked about it several times, and my stance has always been consistent. We have a pretty active sex life. And currently... Let me finish now. Then there's more information.
Continue.
We have a pretty active sex life. Stop. And currently the only birth control that we use is condoms. Problem is, we are having sex frequently, sometimes multiple times, back to back. And using...
Yeah.
This is crazy already. And using condoms every single time has been frustrating for me, physically and practically. Bro! Not him being like, the condom is so annoying. I don't feel as much.
But I don't want kids.
Hence the vasectomy. Pull-out method, again, carries some amount of risk. And given her past, I can't give her that trauma again.
Pull-out don't work.
It don't work.
Don't trust
Children.
that as a...
Actually, children, don't be watching this. But 18-year-olds and above.
16 at least.
Maybe.
Crazy.
Don't do this. She does not want to use any hormonal birth control, IUD, or other contraceptive methods because she's worried that it might affect her hormones or future fertility. I suggested that I could get a vasectomy since I'm confident that I don't want any kids. However, she's also against that idea.
But you frequently, actively...
And he don't want no children.
And the condoms are now seeming uncomfortable.
The man is considering the pull-out method. He knows it doesn't work. Do you see how desperate he is? However, she's also against that idea. She believes I might change my mind in the future and does not want me to make a procedural decision like that, like you can't reverse it. But anyways, I told her that it is reversible. I see my guy, I see you. And again, she's very hesitant and asked me not to go through with it. At the same time, pregnancy is not something either of us want right now. Because of her medical history and my stance on children, it will be a serious issue if it happened. So right now we are stuck where she does not want hormonal or device-based contraception. She doesn't want me to get a vasectomy. Neither of us want to risk pregnancy. And the only option left is condoms every time.
Celibacy.
You said it to niggas who are having sex twice a day.
What do you want me to say? What do you want me to do?
You said just be celibate.
Huh.
This has started to become a point of tension because it feels like there's no middle ground. From my perspective, I've offered a solution that aligns with my decision about not wanting kids. From her perspective, she's worried about permanent decisions and future possibilities. Am I the asshole?
You're definitely not the a-hole. So you can tell some people something from the beginning, but they think they can change you.
They don't listen.
And they will go with it and then be angry at you that you didn't change, even though you told them. I don't want it.
Imagine they're together now, because they've already been together for a year and then they broke up. And now they're together again. Imagine they're together for a couple more years. Get engaged, get married, do all of the things, move in together, joint bank accounts. And then now she wants to be like, where's the baby? And he's like, wait a minute, what? I never said I wanted a baby. I told
now
you
he's the
multiple
asshole
times.
Ex-husband.
Never go into a relationship expecting a person's opinions to change.
Oh, I have a question. They were talking because he said he can get the
Vasectomy.
that, but she didn't want that because she thinks it's a premature decision for
And a permanent one is what she thinks.
Let's reverse the situation a little bit. If she's the one who did not want to have kids at all and he wanted to have kids, if he was saying, no, don't use it, like, don't use birth control, don't use don't
use the IUD, don't use nothing.
What would you have said then, audience? What would you know what I mean? Like, if you feel like you don't want to risk it, like, this is a conversation you can have, but at the same time, it's still his body and
his choice.
It's not just like, oh yeah, we're going to have a kid. That's a long, until the day that you die, it's your responsibility. That human being, whether they're 40, when you're 70, that's still your kid. You still have some responsibility. Some, not all, because as an adult, you know what I mean? But you still have some responsibility with them or for them.
Yeah.
You know, so if you feel like you don't want to, you know for sure, I think you might need to consider doing it. I don't know if you should do it behind her back. That's another thing that's going to create more tension as well.
Well, yeah, probably. But you could just tell her straight up and be like,
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
And if you're not cool with it, then
leave.
Because we're out here like rabbits, you know what I'm saying?
Not the back to back.
Doing this.
Not the back to back.
You cannot be doing this.
Not to mention condoms also not 100%.
It's not. If you bust one time, that's
You're done. You're done.
And you know she's not taking the after day pill. So,
nor can she get an abortion apparently now because her doctor said you can't unless you want to fuck it up for you in the future. So
future papa.
But watch the next update be like, she pregnant. We fucked up. The condom broke. I am now a father.
I am your
Luke, I am your father. Dead ass. No, at this point, it's what can a bitch even say?
You're not the a-hole, and if you want to get the procedure done,
get it.
Because she's on a different mission. She's here to change you.
Which is an underlying problem y'all need to figure out beforehand. Just fix that shit first.
But she had 1 year away from him to consider if she would, want something back or not.
Then she also had that 1 year to decide whether or not, because he said from the beginning, in the beginning, he said, I don't want children ever. Hence why he was like, let me get that vasectomy for you, girl, so we can keep doing this.
With no condom.
It'll be comfortable for everybody around. And no
But
risk.
what if he got it, but then it failed?
But then you sue.
But he's not a father.
You go full American. No, you go full American. You sue the hospital that performed the procedure and you say, you fucked me up.
But they usually tell you it's never 100%.
Listen now.
So either way, you gotta use a condom?
Is it more or less secure than condoms?
Getting a
vasectomy. Like, which one is more proof? The vasectomy, definitely.
I mean, but some of them can fail. You never know if yours failed or not. Because you could get one and then the girl gets pregnant and then maybe you're thinking she cheated on you, but it's just that yours failed. And I don't know if they can measure if it's failed or not. How do you measure if it's failed?
The only way you measure if you're 100% sure that neither of you guys did fuck anybody else. No one cheated. So
yeah, but I got
In
the procedure.
2026?
I got the procedure. Now you come in like you're Mary from the Bible talking about I'm pregnant. Like I didn't touch it. I got the procedure. So what you talking about? I am with child.
I am with child.
That
A miracle conception.
Because usually when people go into this, they're thinking, "Oh, it's done." They're not thinking it might have failed.
True.
So now you're thinking,
I'm free to go. Everything's happy.
She wanted a child. She went out there. Like it creates like a whole problem.
The problem starts with the fact that she has hope, or there's no hope to be had. There's no hope to be had.
In a hopeless
Place.
I need to stop singing these songs. We're gonna get copyrighted one day.
You the problem. I say as if I don't go along, but the one comment that I saw that's the highest rated comment says that she has no say on your preferences for birth control. You get that vasectomy if that's what you want. We don't get to police each other's bodies, which is underlying the whole. That's the number one thing that you take from this.
Go and get it, and
You're
then
not the
go like do a test after to make sure that it's successful.
It's stuck.
Yeah, because I don't know what kind of test they do on that, but go.
Listen,
go and get it. But yeah, well,
that's what we have for you today. These stories were crazy. We have a bitch who wants a billionaire,
and one who don't want a baby.
I don't understand. Well,
but thank you guys so much for watching and entertaining us.
I'm still stuck on this. So I'm gonna be ruminating.
You need to let it go.
I'm gonna be ruminating.
You need to let
the
it
fact
go.
that the billionaire next Tuesday we're going to the updates with the billionaire.
If there's any,
we need because I need to know.
I can't. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stories. If you have any comments, you know where to leave them.
Please let us know.
Yes. And with that, like, comment, share, subscribe.
All the good things.
And we'll see y'all in the next one. Ciao.
Peace.